Hello again. This is Spiker-Man, and I'm doing another Minecraft video showcasing Kelvar's space station. I didn't expect to be doing this so fast or at all, but I don't know. I had so much fun making Spiker-Man station. I thought I'd make the Kelvar station too. I've already kind of done this video once, so I hope I can repeat everything I said before. There's a lot to go over, but this is technically Raven's space station. So after one of the first wars, Raven made his own space station. And if you've watched Justice League, where they have a watchtower, it's kind of the same thing, where someone will give heroes missions, but instead of it just being limited to Earth, they go throughout the galaxy to solve problems. So Raven made the station, and Raven had his own heroes, and Raven was in charge. And then after he died, um, the space station was abandoned. A lot of the heroes that worked here moved and worked somewhere else. And ownership of the station was given to Lou, which is Raven's daughter, Spiker-Man's sister. And Kelvar, like in the events of Raven dying, Kelvar was sent really far into space, and it took him about 30 years to get back home because he was lost in space. So when Kelvar came back, Lou gave him the station, so the station is Kelvar's. And the station, like I said, it was abandoned, so it's really just acts as Kelvar's home now. So I have a ring here. It's probably hard to see it now because it's dark, but there's this ring that surrounds the space station in a big circle, and it acts as the force field that surrounds the space station. It's not really in a circle; it's more just like in a square. But yeah, this platform I'm on right now is the landing platform. This is where Kelvar will land his ship here, and then he'll go inside. So let's go on inside and take a look. So this is the main garage, and this is the roof access. So if I went in here, let's pretend there's an elevator, and you can just go out here to gain access to the roof. And it's not supposed to be snowing in space, but we're not actually in space. But kind of like last station, the force field allows there to be air, so he can just go out here and do whatever. So yeah, that's for the roof. And this is the hangar. A lot of the heroes that worked here would land their ships in here. And this landing platform that we're just on wasn't actually here before. Kelvar installed that just because he lives here. So, yeah, I made a second floor to this place. The hangar is where everyone lands their ships, where they used to land their ships. Kelvar turned it into his own garage, really, where he works on a lot of his aircrafts. He has some motorcycles that he works on sometimes that fly in space. It's fun. It's a good place to train and other things. So that's the hangar. This is going inside to the lounge. So before Raven died, this area was the lounge, and now it is Kelvar's living room. So this is the couch, and this is supposed to be the TV, but it's a map. And this is actually the space station. That's where I'm at. and it's kind of square, a little bit too square from what I wanted it to be. But and by the way, I'm sorry, I forgot. I did this before, but the texture pack I'm using is Norzeta Space One. I can't pronounce it. I'll give her credit for that. Sorry about that. Anyway, this is his couch. This is the TV. This is the kitchen with tables here for. I should put a chair there. But yeah, this is his large kitchen because he becomes a chef. And this is Kelvar's main room. Uh, after the first chromosome war, this is where he ended up living. This is his real room. And I try to decorate it with stuff. This is his closet, which has some neat stuff in it. And this is his bathroom. And toilet and the sink are over here. This is that bathtub with the window and the shower. And this is a storage closet. It says storage. I'm trying to go through this pretty fast. It's pretty late. So this is the main hallway. We'll go in there in a little bit. I forgot. So I've already done this. This is a holding cell. This was for if a hero kind of got angry and they needed to detain him for a bit, or if it was for a bad guy that they captured, they would hold him in there. You know, if you can see, there's glass. It's dark glass. This is Lou's room. Lou lived in here until Raven died, and then a couple months after he died, she moved. That's when the heroes started to leave. This is her closet. So yeah, this room is probably a little bit more empty than this, but I just wanted to give some stuff. This is her bathroom, and shower head should be there. But yeah, and also has a sink and toilet that I didn't put in there. Okay, so that's Lou's. That was her room. And now we're going to the main hall. And it looks a lot different. It looks like a sci-fi movie in here. Okay, so we were just at the lounge. This way is Raven's room. And this is the bridge over here. And this is the cafeteria. And we'll go in Raven's room first. Then we'll come back. Raven's room is pretty large. If you've read some of the stories, Raven is a pacifist. He doesn't really fight unless he has to, and he's someone that everybody kind of looks up to. But yeah, this is actually kind of neat because I took some inspiration from my granddad's room. It's a little bit, not entirely, but his TV would be here, and this is Raven's main chair right here. I'd say it's probably like a reclining chair. And again, I couldn't put that in Minecraft because it's Minecraft, but he has a couch here and a couch there. And he has like a lot of his trophies on the wall, and that's because he's been there and done that. He's like one of the most powerful heroes in the story. And he's got data books. This is kind of like his library, but it's digital. Yeah. And each room has one of these. This is an alarm, according to the texture pack. You know, I kind of wrote a lot of tragedy when Kelvar comes back, because if Raven was not doing a mission, he was in this chair. And I kind of took that from my granddad, because, you know, if my granddad wasn't doing something, then he was in his chair that he had for he probably had that chair for 40 years. I don't know. I can't remember how long it was, but you know, I remember when my granddad died, and you know, it didn't really start to hit me until the second time or the next time I came back, and he wasn't in that chair, and that's kind of how I wrote it for Kelvar when Raven died. And when Kelvar comes back, you know, he just stares at this chair for a while, because you know this is where he always was. And he's not there anymore. It's kind of like, man, and that's kind of how I felt. My granddad was not in his chair anymore. I was like, wow, he's not there. So yeah, anyway, I'm sorry to be a little bit personal, but I don't know. I thought it was neat. I thought it was a little bit special. And this is kind of like a game place where they can just sit down. And I'd say this is more like a coffee table than table. Probably not supposed to be that big. This is Raven's bedroom, and he's got some more stuff on the walls. You know, he's got a large bed that isn't sleeping anymore because he's gone. And this is his shower. This is his bathtub. And, you know, sink, toilet, all that's in there. Yeah, my granddad kind of had this set up where he had a bunch of library books. And this, well, not library, but just books. And then behind the books, he would have his computer where he played solitaire. And he's got a couple more stuff. But these two doors go back to the cafeteria. And I got a security robot. And we'll go back over there just to not confuse you. Okay, so that's Raven's room, and it's not that special, but that is where Raven pretty much lived for the rest of his life. And this is the cafeteria. Okay, so there's the robot. So these two doors just go to Raven's room. See, I try to keep it like that because when there's an emergency, they all need to get to the bridge. So yeah, the bridge is over there. So this is the cafeteria. This is where you sit down to eat, and that's just for all the heroes. And this is the kitchen for the cafeteria. So this is kind of where they just all sit down to eat when they want to. And this is the main hallway again. This is just where it comes out to the bridge. And the bridge is, the elevator's there. This is the conference room. This is where they sit down and discuss all the important hero stuff, or if they're going to do a really large mission. And yeah. Alright, so this is the elevator to the bridge. So, whoop, I can get up. There we go. So up here is the bridge. This is the main place where the the space station can fly if it needs to. If they need to go somewhere, you know, and they're going to be there for a while, they used to take the space station. This is where Raven would sit, and this is pretty much the captain's chair. He would look out there, and the space station would take off in the light speed. He's got some controls just to look at stuff if he needs to. And I got stuck. There we go. Down here is where the crew has controls of the station to get it moving, to get it to stop and all that. And if they need to fire, they have weapons, and they can check out the shields, the amount of energy the station has, all that stuff. It's like Star Trek, kind of. Yep, and power is connected through all the redstone stuff to everywhere. Down here, people are doing stuff. They're doing all the techno babble to make sure the space station, if they're in a fight, the space station's working all right. Space station does not really go anywhere now, though. That's only when Raven was here and when they needed to. Kelvar just kind of keeps the space station in orbit around a small planet. So, yeah, this area is pretty much abandoned. But I think there are times in the story where he has to come back up here for certain reasons. This is access to the roof of the bridge. For any reason, you need to come up here. And this is the, like I said, this is the ring that surrounds the shield. I'll go take a fly around it. And why don't I keep the rendered distance down so the fan won't blow into the microphone. Let's see if it'll load. Whoop. I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I can hear it. I can hear the fan blowing, but this is what the space station looks like. Looks like a big diamond thing with a head. And some areas have extended portions, but yeah, it's a giant ring. I don't know what just happened. I'm in the water now. Did I throw an ender pearl? Where did I go? What happened? I'm in the ocean. I just teleported for some odd reason. Yeah, the station's up there. I don't know why all of a sudden I came down here. You saw that, right? It just, for absolutely no reason, I just fell down there. Well, anyway, this is what the space station looks like out of view. I'll try to wrap this up and put this down. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened. This is another landing platform. This is for emergencies only. There's a couple of things I have not included. I did not include the other heroes' living quarters. They're supposedly supposed to be above us. I couldn't do everything, and there's also supposed to be a medical bay. I didn't make that either. This is another elevator that goes back down to the hangar. So there's an elevator there, and one here. So again, this one just goes back up to Kelvar's main access. So I'll show you the areas now. Whoop, I just fell. They're still in use. I can do that. So basically the only parts of the station now that are usable is this is the landing platform. Kelvar will come in through here. And his living room is this, like I said. His room and storage. And that's really the only parts of the station that are usable. And the rest he kind of just abandoned. So, but luckily, you know, there is no dust in space. at least as far as I know. But yeah, the other areas, you know, he does not use them. He does not go to the cafeteria or any other parts of the station. The only parts, like if he needs to, would probably be the bridge to control the space station for whatever reason. But yeah, this is Kelvar Station. I think I've explored everywhere, and I'm happy again with how this one turned out as well. I'd say it has a lot to do with the design of it just being in my head for so long. There's probably some parts that don't make sense, but I don't know. Here's a fun game. Let's spot where all the alarms are. There's one in there. There's an alarm here. And alarm there. Yep. Well, I guess the only thing I can say is, oh, it's way too spoilery, I think. So I probably shouldn't. Something pretty incredible happens here, as far as one of Kelvar's relationships with another character, and it happens right here. And take a guess. And there's other ones that happen in here. I won't go into those details. But anyway, yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. But yeah, this is it. This is Kelvar Station, and I don't know. I don't think I'm going to make another one of these because I don't know what else I could do really. The other ones probably won't even make sense if I tried. So I don't know. But thank you for watching. And sorry this was too long, but it was a lot of fun. So bye.